So guys, today back from a video on the channel today. We have the Newcastle United versus Brighton predicted team. It's a massive game for Newcastle United and a massive game for Brighton. I summed up the game on the preview, so if you want to go and watch the preview, I button at the top, link in the description on the end screen if you want to go and watch that video. It's absolutely massive, and this predicted team is a massive one. We've got to play the right players in the right position, and to win the football match we've got to win this game, because if we don't, Fulham play tonight against Leeds United and anything can happen in that game. It depends if Leeds turn up, because we all know Fulham will. Fulham will turn up and put a shift in. It's all matters in what Leeds do, and if Leeds come up and fuck Newcastle United over, which they probably will, we will be in the relegation zone going into the game against Brighton. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into my predicted team now. So this is my predicted team for the game versus Brighton, and there are some changes in the team. The main thing about the title, as you see, is Miggy is back. He won't be in the starting 11, he should be on the bench. I mean, he will be on the bench, but will he start? I wouldn't risk him. What's the point risking him when we need him for these next couple of games where he can shine and can show up against one of the big boys, and we've got a lot of the big boys coming up soon, so we need him to perform. But we'll start off with a normal team. In goal, Martin Dubravka keeps his place. Unlucky for Caldolo. I think if Caldolo stays in the Newcastle United team until this Brighton game, he gets called up for England, and it's such a shame. But I think Dubravka's came in and he's done a decent job, and you've got to just do what you want to do now, Bruce, and you've got to play Martin Dubravka now. You've done that and you can't change back. Right back, Javi Manquillo comes in for me. Emil Kraft is diabolical, absolutely diabolical. We signed him from a League One team, and then now that League One team is now in League One 2, so like the second division of French league, sitting 13th, and he's good enough to play in the Premier League. No chance. Javi Manquillo in right back for me, 100%. Centre back to Seld, got 2 goals in the last 3 games, done very well, and picking up good points in FPL, getting clean sheets and whatnot, but we need points on the Premier League table and not an FPL. Kieran Clark as well. I think it wouldn't surprise us if we're seeing a little cheeky change in Federico Fernandez, but for me, you can't really drop Kieran Clark. And Paul Dummett in a left back, he starts. Jamal Lewis on the bench, Paul Dummett starts. In the midfield now, we'll start off with the 2 main men in Isaac Hayden and John Shelby in that midfield. Hayden we all know will start, and for me, Sean Longstaff should be playing. We need to be playing like our best players, and Sean Longstaff is a good midfielder on his day. Yes, he's had a tough time at Newcastle not getting played, but John Shelby's been diabolical this season, absolutely awful. So for me, we need a change in midfield. It's getting to the point where you got, personally, I think maybe Hendrick could bring a little bit more than John Shelby, and that pains me saying that, but I genuinely think that honestly could. On the attacking side though, Jacob Murphy came on against Aston Villa and performed massively, hit the crossbar, created the goal near the end for Jamal Lascelles, and he was the changing point in that game, and for me, you've got to start him. He's done very well. Bruce was praising him in his press conference, so for me, you've got to play Jacob Murphy. And then on the left, Ryan Fraser. We need that. We need that quality to come out. We need a Premier League goal. We need something from Ryan Fraser, and it hasn't came up recently this season, so we need him to do something. And then going forward, originally I had Carroll and Joe Linton, but I changed it after words being said from Joe Willock recently on the Newcastle United YouTube channel. I think Joe Willock deserves to start. It would be absolutely class if we could get Joe Willock on another loan, and maybe if we were in the Championship or Premier League, it'll be great for his career, get him full-time football at Newcastle United. So for me, you've got to start Joe Willock over Joe Linton, and if you're starting Jacob Murphy, you're starting Ryan Fraser, our 2 best crossers of the ball, you have got to start Andy Carroll. Gale's looking to move to Turkey, Joe Linton's got no confidence, Andy Carroll wants to play. You play Andy Carroll, I don't care. You've got to play Andy Carroll. He wants to play for the club. He wants to play for Newcastle United. Out of any of the strikers we've got at the minute, it's too early for Wilson, which is a shame, but he'll be back for the Spurs game and hopefully he can do something against them. Right then boys, that is the end of the predicted team. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's a massive game tomorrow. I will be streaming, so 7:30 start time on Saturday night. I will be streaming, so if you want to come and join and watch the stream, it would mean a lot. Anyways boys, that's it for this one. See you all for the massive game on Saturday night. Away the lads. Pray to God that we can win.